In today's video, I'm going to talk about how I made $3,000 in 1 week, all passively. In fact, 80% of the income, almost $2,500, came all in one day. So I'll be breaking down each one of these passive income streams, and we're diving into it right now. Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Kevin. I'm actually a former pharmacist, YouTuber, and entrepreneur as well. And on this channel, we talk about the people, the processes, the tools that help us live a more productive, happier, kick-ass life. And on this channel, I share my insights on productivity, personal development, and entrepreneurship. So if you're into that stuff, consider subscribing to this channel. And in today's video, I'm going to break down the 3 revenue streams that allowed me to make $3,097.97. And this is all passive income. And it's not that fake guru type of passive income, it's real income as well. But despite what the anti-gurus or guru haters say, passive income is a very real thing. And no, I didn't just read a book to figure out my passive income streams. Over the years, I've invested into coaches, courses, programs, and more importantly, time to build my experience over the years. It was not just overnight. But also on the flip side, what I also learned and experienced was that there's no such thing as get rich quick, despite what these gurus are targeting these ads with. Yes, cash can come quick, like those $2,400 days, but that's only after you built experience or skills. I mean, you can't expect to build a digital asset and then go from rags to riches. It just doesn't happen that way. It wasn't until 2016 where I made my first online income. It was $100 doing a copywriting campaign for JK Films. Looking back at it, it wasn't that much at the time. It meant a lot more than my first pharmacy check or anything like that. At the time, I was working as a pharmacist and I always dreamed about making passive income. But the truth is, I didn't feel like it was ever possible for me. I couldn't really imagine myself making income online. You know, when I spoke to some of my friends, some of my strangers, the people around me, they thought I was really crazy. They would see on paper that I would make 6 figures from pharmacy, and they were just like, hey, Kevin, a job is a job. Just be happy with what you have. Well, I do believe that these people, the people around me, they really meant well. I always felt like this sentiment was very short-sighted. Like, especially if you're young, like I was back then, and still now, I always thought in my head, why not find a career that fits your ikigai? Something that you're really good at, something that the market needs, something where you really love, and something where you actually feel valued at as well. And so that started my entrepreneurial journey, believe it or not. So during these years while I was in pharmacy, I was trying multiple different things, and I was seeing what worked and what didn't work for me. Whether it was high ticket sales, copywriting, day trading, digital marketing, I was always curious to try new things and to learn new business models. And fast forward to 2021 when I'm shooting this video, I just had one of my biggest days as an entrepreneur. $2,445 in less than 4 hours, $3,097.97 in 1 week, and all passively. And obviously I'm not including my stock market gains, Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, none of that as well. And so here is a breakdown of my 3K week. I had $1,685 from affiliates this week. I had $1,000 come in just from high ticket sales consulting, and I had $412.97 come from YouTube AdSense. Keep in mind, these are all passive incomes. I didn't have to sell or actually work or exchange time. This is real passive income where I exchange the value of my assets for money, not my time. And believe it or not, this week I didn't really feel that great, honestly. I was literally laying in bed. I was having some thyroid issues as well. But it's kind of cool knowing that these days you can actually make real passive income from online. Hey, and to most business owners, this 3K day might mean nothing to you. It's not the crazy 50K a day that you get targeted for online gurus, but comparing what I was doing online in 2016, hey, I say this is a pretty good start. And it's really important to celebrate the small wins, especially these days when passive income gets a really bad rap from all these guru ads and MLMs these days as well. So today I wanted to break down how I made 3K in passive income this week. So first thing, I'm hoping that'll help you kickstart your passive income journey and help you think beyond just a 9 to 5. At the end of the day, trading time for money isn't really a bad thing, But when I was here, I just felt very limited with one income stream as well. The second thing is, for me, very selfish, right? I want to write this down in hopes that it'll help me, inspire me to replicate more of these days. By breaking down each income stream, I can focus where I should be spending more of my time on. And so I'll be breaking down each income stream with a quick TLDR section if you're in a rush. And make sure to watch to the end because I'll be breaking down how to make these 3,000 days happen more often than not. So let's dive into it. First income stream is YouTube affiliate income. So believe it or not, I actually took this amazing program by Ali Abdaal. It's called Part-Time YouTuber Academy. I actually did a review on it. But the reason why I took it was because I was legit struggling on YouTube, especially with the whole organization and systems department as well. After being on YouTube for 6 years and only having 13K subscribers, when these new kids on the block, they come in and they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I felt super frustrated. Anyways, I took Ali's program and I really loved it. Because of Ali's program, I'm able to kind of replicate his systems, build a system in Notion. And now I just feel like I have a blueprint to have a 7-figure YouTube business as well. The best part too, I got to meet some pretty damn cool people in the program. So if you're watching this, I met you in the program, hey, comment below. Anyways, Ali had this affiliate program for his Part-Time YouTuber Academy. If you don't know what an affiliate is, it's basically when you get a cut for each sale that you get. For example, a lot of camera reviewers, they'll do a review on a camera, and if you buy through their Amazon link, they get a certain percentage of the sale. I know affiliate marketing gets a really bad rap because people just will promote anything just for the money. But when you do it authentically and do it with a product that you love, it can be actually really great income. It's almost like a win-win. You're going to do this review anyways, and you get to profit from it as well. And it creates better content for viewers like yourself as well. So it had me thinking, well, what if I could do a kick-ass review for this program? Now, since he announced it to the whole Part-Time YouTuber Academy, I knew that a lot of other people were planning to do review videos. So I thought about, how can I make this different? How can I use my unfair advantages to create the best freaking review video possible? And so I decided to do a few things differently than others. One, instead of doing a 10-minute review video, what if I could do a 1 hour in-depth long review video just so that it was the only video that they needed to watch? Second thing, rather than give the features of the program, which they can read off a sale page, why not show the personal benefits that I got from the program and dive deep into it? Third thing, since storytelling with vulnerability is my strength, why not talk about the personal struggles of my YouTube as well? And so that was the birth of the Part-Time YouTube Academy for Ali Abdaal review. And wow, like from this single review, we made $1,685 of it, right? I became one of the top affiliates for his program. And unlike someone like Dan Locke, who I did a review for in the past, I really love Ali Abdaal's personal brand. After being in his program, I know he takes care of people and he truly cares about the transformation of people as well. I know he won't try to switch everything up and do the whole aggressive get rich quick type of marketing. And by the way, if you're watching this and you purchased Part-Time YouTube Academy, hey, just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate your support to my channel and my team as well. So thank you. And if you guys want to check out that review, I'll leave in the cards as well. The TLDR version, I basically want to create a high value, authentic review for a product that I use and a brand that I love as well. Instead of focusing on how am I going to make the most money off this review, I invested the time to think, hey, how can I use my unfair advantages to create the best review possible for someone who is considering something like Ali's program? After all, it's not the cheapest, and it's pretty crazy knowing that I built a digital asset reviewing a product that I absolutely love. All right, let's go into income stream number 2, high ticket sales consulting. So with high ticket sales consulting, I made $1,000 passively. For the last 3 years, I left pharmacy to spend time in the trenches of high ticket sales and building high ticket programs for my clients. We're basically selling everything from digital marketing services to business coaching to online mentorships. It's a pretty crazy world out there, guys. No lie, I think it was pretty crazy for me to leave pharmacy to kind of do this, but if I wanted to get deeper into building digital assets, I needed to learn how to sell. And so I dove into the trenches. Then in October of 2020, I lost one of my biggest clients, which devastated me financially. But one of the beautiful things about obstacles, they force you to figure out creative solutions. I know this might be a little woo-woo, but the crazy thing about the universe sometimes, it throws opportunities at you. but you have to be woke enough to recognize them and take advantage of them as well. Because I had kick-ass friends, one of my good friends, Davis, he randomly hit me up. He told me that one of his friends was looking for a closer in his business, but at the time I wasn't ready to take on a new client. Reason being was because I was trying to build my sales program, my sales coaching program. I was trying to double down on this YouTube channel. A lot was going on. And so I thought, hey, what if I could take a new client from this consulting gig instead? And instead of doing a flat retainer rate, what if I could do a long-term play of performance-based? So in exchange for building out the people, the processes, the tools for their business, I could collect a performance-based fee based off the revenue that I brought in as well. And so I spent the next 2 months kind of building out their people and processes and tools and basically offering consulting services for the business. And this was all by leveraging my 3 years in something like high ticket sales as well. So this week, it really paid off. We had a $2,400 deal that went through and a $7,600 deal that went through, which basically meant, hey, $1,000 into my pocket passively because I'm not doing the sales calls. I was able to leverage the people, the processes, the tools that I built up for this company and collect on that. I'm exchanging the value of the assets versus my actual time. And if you're looking for a high ticket program or high ticket sales consulting services, hey, make sure to go to kaizenclosing.com. I have an agency section as well. But the TLDR version is one of my goals is in 2021 is to work smarter, not harder. Sometimes it's not about working harder, but it's doing the right work. In this case, I was able to take my knowledge and monetize it through performance-based consulting. I was able to create a digital asset based off the scalable processes and tools that I created to add value to my client. So the real question for you that is watching is, hey, what areas of expertise do you have where you can create a scalable digital asset that you can add to your clients or customer base? And so let's dive into the third income stream as well, YouTube AdSense income, which was $412.97. So believe it or not, I started my channel in 2015 and then started monetizing around, I would say 2017. AdSense is pretty easy for most people to understand. When an ad pops up on YouTube, I make money. Pretty simple, right? It wasn't until 2018 where I started making more money on a consistent basis on my channel, since YouTube only releases your payments after $100. Now in 2021, I make anywhere from $300 to $700 per month based off the advertisers. The CPM will fluctuate throughout the year. And believe it or not, I actually shot a video about how I made $700 per month on YouTube. I'll leave it in the cards as well. But at the current moment, I have about 55,000 monthly views with about 2,800 of hours of watch time every single month. My most recent payment was $121.21, which was $412.97. But most of that money actually comes from some of my older, more viral view videos as well. To be fair, most of this money goes back into reinvesting into my editor and for this channel to grow more digital assets. One of my goals this year is to hit 23K and really be making $1,600 per month through something like AdSense as well. While on the surface, it might seem pretty hard to hit this goal, I think after implementing some of these strategies I learned from Part-Time YouTube Academy, I have no doubt that we're gonna eventually get there. Of course, no YouTube business is based on AdSense alone, but it gives you at least an idea from one of the revenue streams that we're getting for our YouTube channel as well. So what's the TLDR version? YouTube money is very, very real, but it takes time to grow this. You have to realize YouTube is a long-term play. The way I like to look at this is like digital real estate. You can't just buy a piece of land and expect it to grow like crazy. You need to develop it. You need to build a home. You need to be able to eventually rent it out to your tenants if you're going down that route, right? So it's not overnight riches, but when everything is built, it scales really nice. You don't need to exchange money for time anymore. All right, so now that you know my 3 income streams, what did I really learn from making $3,000 in 1 week of passive income? Well, first of all, do I always have $3,000 days? Absolutely not. I wish I had more these days as well. But don't let the gurus fool you. Real passive income takes real time. This isn't get rich quick. I've only been in this business for about the last 3 years. If you count YouTube, probably the last 6 years as well. And it took me about 6 years to get to this point in my YouTube channel, but it doesn't have to take 6 years. Here are some lessons that you can take away to make 3,000 days happen for you, or have a better chance at them anyways. Number one, focus on building long-term digital assets while you're having earned income. So from your job or whatever you're trading time for money, make sure that you're investing into long-term income streams. Number two, spend less time hustling and more time just strategizing the big wins. I honestly wouldn't have had the time to do something like a review for a part-time YouTube Academy if I didn't take a step back. Number three is leverage your skills and expertise to sell them as digital assets. I took a lot of my unfair advantages and all that to create a lot of these assets as well. It took a little bit of creativity to do that. But the most important thing is to be really, really patient. Hey, when you make your first $100, celebrate that, like I did back in 2016. And when you hit a $3,000 a day, celebrate that too. That's another milestone. The thing is, if you can make $3,000 happen in one day, there's nothing stopping you from making it happen another day. Remember, celebrate those wins and know that's possible, and just reverse engineer and think about what sort of stuff do I need to do to have more of these days. So if you enjoyed this video, chances are you're going to enjoy my part-time YouTuber Academy video by Ali Abdal. Whether you're looking to start up your YouTube channel or you want to see how I shot that review, you can check it up in the cards as well. If you're also interested in starting a YouTube channel, I shot a long-form podcast about how I made $700 in AdSense, and I'll leave that in the cards. I talk about in depth about how I started from $0 and scaled my YouTube channel up to the point where I have a full-time editor at the moment. And finally, make sure to sign up for my weekly newsletter. Every Sunday, I send a new newsletter on productivity, personal development, or entrepreneurship as well. You also get a wrap up of my favorite things of the week, and plus you'll get my best content first, like this video or this article that I sent already. All you gotta do is go refugeehustle.com/join. Anyways, thank you for watching. Stay bold, stay kick-ass. Peace.